Welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, I'm so glad you came back. If you're new here, maybe you found it for a reason. Scorpio, Scorpio. Who do you want to peek in on? Is there someone on your mind? Let's see what they're thinking. If this is not your reading, check out one of my other videos. It might be there. But right now, let's see if we can tune in and peek in on the energy that you are curious about, Scorpio. Peek through the blinds of their mind. See what's going on in there. What's going on in the mind of the person that I want to find for you. Oh, Scorpio, Scorpio. Let's see. And this is a general reading. Please do not make it fit if it doesn't. And even if it does fit, we cannot control the wheel, but we must control our free will and ourselves. But right now, let me see if I can tune in to the energy of the Scorpio that might find this and is curious about peeking in on an energy. So, tell me, please, about the energy that Scorpio wants to peek in on, please. I have an 8 of Cups on the bottom and a 7 of Swords and a 6 of Cups. Oi, oi, oi. Oh my, oh me, oh my. I don't know what's under this Queen of Wands here. We're gonna look in a second. I don't know, I'm feeling a little nervous. I keep getting readings that are very... I mean, I guess it's just my nature to attract that energy. Energies that need advice on how to, you know, balance out their connections. That's what I do. But I've been getting a lot of... I just used a different deck and I swear, this... Did I get this? Oh my gosh, I did. Oh, yo-yoys. In a different deck. And that. Everything except the 8 of Cups. Alright, anyway. That's neither here nor there. This is this reading. Kind of weird. Alright. Well, I already see on the bottom the 8 of Cups to the 7 of Swords to the 6 of Cups. Now, if you knew the tarot and you don't know, 8 of Cups, sometimes it's walking back or walking back to something, but it's usually representing someone that's walking away. Here I have a 7 of Swords, which, if you watch my readings, you know I don't feel that fondly of the 7 of Swords. They're a sneaky, they're a liar, they sometimes are a thief. Do I want to see... Oh my god. Alright, and then we have the 6 of Cups, which is sometimes referred to as the past life soulmate card. It doesn't necessarily mean your past life soulmates. It could mean that. In this deck, different decks with the different images, you know, make me feel different things. When I see this card, I think of an energy that is feeling nostalgic. But this could bluntly, just in itself, for what it means, represent a past life soulmate or someone that when you met, you felt like you knew them your whole life. The connection was very easy. You just immediately bonded. But I do think it's odd that in this picture it's a person with a dog. You know, take it how you need to take it. I did a reading. I got this card, and basically I felt like maybe the energy would rather hang out with their dog. Okay? Or maybe the other energy felt like, screw a past life soulmate. I'm gonna get a freaking dog and, you know, learn to love myself. Alright, we'll see where this goes. Not feeling super great about seeing that 7 of Swords, though. Although, once in a blue moon, that could represent the thing that the person is hiding is like, maybe they're hiding that. They feel that you're their past life soulmate. Okay? Maybe they didn't walk away, maybe you walked away. I don't know. Let's find out. Now, these were on the bottom, so we'll leave them there. When we wanted to see what the energy that my Scorpio was wanting to peek in on, what represented them. We have a wheel here, which I'm going to say is representing the feelings of the energy you're curious about, that energy, the wheel represents, I mean, it's the wheel. It turns, it spins, it's the wheel of life, okay? We don't know what we're going to get sometimes when that wheel spins. And like I said in the beginning, like I say in all my readings, if you're new here, we cannot control the wheel, but we have to control ourselves. And that's what this energy is doing on top of this wheel. So either the energy you're curious about felt like they had to take control of their life, okay? Control the things that were within their means of controlling, because outside forces they recognize they cannot control, or they felt like they couldn't control you, or where the relationship was going. When I see that Eight of Cups and I say, maybe it's you that walked away for whatever reason, and you want to know, and, all right. Now, these came out kind of, you know, if you're new here, I read reversals. Not all readers do that, and some people don't like that, and I really don't care. I read reversals. I'm going to say your energy that you're interested in is being represented by the Queen of Wands. It doesn't have to be a fire energy, but it's definitely an energy that it's passionate. When I see it like this, it makes me feel like the energy was maybe a little impulsive, maybe moved too fast, maybe too passionate sometimes, maybe passionate. Let's see, let's look on this here. Oh, wow. Okay, look. When I see this, that's a divine pair. Now, it'd be better if the feminine was facing the masculine in the card, but either way, it's a divine pair. It's a king, queen of wands. This could be saying that one or both energies, you, maybe, I'm feeling more it's the energy we're peeking in on. Felt like you, Scorpio, could have been their divine pair. Alright? Wow, what is going on here? Alright, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Emperor, Knight of Swords to the Devil. Oh, crap. Alright. These came out in like a reverse, so I'm gonna say that maybe what started where this energy felt super open, both energies were passionate, because that's what the Wands is all about: passion, maturity, sharing the fire, putting the hand in the flame and not getting burned. The one energy, she has a pussycat there. She might have felt like a big old pussycat in this connection, whereas this energy, I feel like maybe they were holding back a little bit when I see the line behind them like that. Knight of Wands is like, the Knight is moving, it's passionate about its desire, and the Knights, they're moving. This one's not on its horse, it's beating its drum, it's literally got its hand in the fire. It's a Wands energy, so it's all about moving with a message of passion. When it's in reverse, it could be, alright, this is what I'm going to say, because all this Wands energy is just bananas, and when it's in reverse like this, it's impulsiveness, and probably not in a healthy aspect. Like, the impulse to jump in, to be passionate. I don't know if one energy with the sneaky 7, if the 8 isn't representing someone that just walked away, like the Scorpio walked away and you're curious about this energy, or something happened and the fire energy, or it doesn't have to be a fire sign, but the fiery, passionate, impulsive energy walked away or back to something else, when the connection happened and all this, there was tons of passion, just passion, I mean, very sexually charged cards here. That one energy may have been dishonest about how deep they felt the connection was. Alright? Because in reverse, the Emperor, This is Aries energy. Another, it's very strong energy. And what I see here is a person that is really strategic, okay? The Emperor in reverse. Emperor upright is a leader that we trust and we follow because we can and we should trust them. But in reverse, they can be a bully. They can scary, all right? The Emperor in reverse can be scary. And then you have Knight of Swords, and this was in reverse. Knight of Swords, again, a knight, they're moving towards the thing they're passionate about. Swords is about clarity, truth. Knight of Swords is known to be an energy that can be in and out. Some readers will sometimes refer to them as a narcissistic energy, or an energy that in its negative light is narcissistic. I don't like using that word because narcissism is a real mental illness, and there's like 7 different types of narcissism. So I don't really like using that word, but it's in reverse. So I'm going to say, and the devil. Okay. Capricorn energy, representing what the devil represents, which sometimes is a Capricorn energy, someone that, you know, I see here aggressive, back and forth, in and out, wanting to fight. Could be problems with, again, with all this impulsive, passionate energy. I don't know if there's actual drugs, alcohol, like dark things. I'm gonna say this has more to do with sex stuff. Because, my gosh, I mean, all this wand energy here, the Emperor, the strong, like, I don't know, I'm just feeling like this has to do with, like, maybe someone feeling like they will have to do things they make them uncomfortable sexually. And I don't know, maybe that's why the energy felt like if someone did walk away, maybe they felt like one of the energies was a little too freaky deaky, like beyond passionate, like in a toxic way. If it's not saying that, because that's not going to be for everyone, then there's a toxicity to the energies, aggressiveness, and it's a mentally affecting it's making the energy like they're addicted to the person, to the sex, to the connection that they felt was there in the beginning. I mean, to move towards so impulsive, like one of the energies, I'm gonna say it's this one, because this one seems more serious. This one seems way more, both representing passion and impulsive nature, like impulsiveness to their personalities, like in respect to, like, they might get a feeling, that fire in the belly, and they just go for it and they don't think about it till after. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, maybe if they had more, there was more like sword energy, I'd say like the people involved were thinking more about like how certain actions would affect each other and circumstances, and you know what I mean. But energies like this, they're not thinking, especially with this here, especially in reverse. Both energies could have really jumped in, but I think one was more affected, okay, and felt like a puppet in the hand of the other energy, and felt like, yeah, they can't control. I feel like it's this one, because with this line in the background, I feel like a kitty cat. I have a lot of cats, and you know, you can't make a cat do something they don't want to do. You can't. But you could definitely persuade a kitty cat with, like, a nice treat, or, you know, you touch them a certain way they like, if you know you're pretty tat, you know what I'm saying? That you can get it purring and, you know, like, but a lion, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no putty tat, alright? So I feel like one of the energies, like, felt like, yeah, they just felt like they had no control of the other energy, which they kind of want. They wanted to, I feel like, have some control over that person, and they couldn't, and maybe, you know, recognizing that it's creating a lack of, they can no longer control their emotions about that. Alright. Oh my gosh, what situation, Scorpio? Alright, well, let me ask this. Oh gosh, do I want to see Justice in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, and it's by the wheel. Alright, I'll leave that there for a second. I want to ask, before I talk about that, I was going to ask, what does the Scorpio really feel about this? Ugh, and I see Justice in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse, so... And it fell on the wheel, which is about the control, about things out of our control. In this Justice card, I see a person looking at a reflection of their own selves. An older, like, reflecting on how the choices they make now will affect their future, okay? And it's in reverse. So that could go back to what I was saying about energies not having control about their feelings, or, you know, not feeling in control, wanting to control people, and they can't, and, in reverse, like, feeling like, not really looking at how their choices are gonna affect their future, being in reverse like that. And this Ten of Swords. Swords, air energy, it's about truth and information. Ten of Swords is a betrayal. It's betraying someone. That's what I feel. That's what it is. Feeling that way or whatever. Some readers will be like, it's a 10. Tens are completions. Alright, maybe someone felt betrayed and they're trying to, like, get control of their emotions in that. Or, because they're so impulsive, I mean, I'm really feeling, like, no control. Like, one of the energies is really lacking control of themselves, their mind, maybe even their body, when it comes to the other energy. Maybe that's what the whole devil and the sex stuff I feel is about. Someone either, I just felt it, so I'm going to say it, the energy that feels like it can't control the other energy might want to, has a desire, and this might be ego-driven, where they want to get revenge or something, like they feel like they have to, not revenge, like in the old Kung Fu movies, like, you know, you killed my father, now I'm gonna spend my life, you know, avenging that. Not like that, but their ego's bruised, and they're feeling like, I was betrayed, now I want to betray you back. Something like that. I felt that sort, and that's what I'm saying. Alright, tell me, please, how does the Scorpio feel? How does the Scorpio feel deep down about this energy, if they're resonating? Please. Tell me, please, what is the Scorpio feeling? Alright, Scorpio, you might resonate if you were actually, when I see it on the side here, and it landed on this, you might be on the fence about what you feel about the connection. You might deep down feel like you definitely feel a connection to this energy. Or you wouldn't be here, right? Thinking everyone's peek in and see what they're thinking and feeling. You might be on the fence contemplating if you want to offer, like, talk to them and offer. This is the Page of Cups. If you're watching any of my other readings, I don't think much of this Page of Cups. No offense, Scorpio, this has nothing to do with you personally, but, like, you might be head in the clouds, feet not on the ground, confused about the Six of Cups, what that means, like, do I want to be with this person? Can I see myself growing old with them? Can they put their defenses down and let go of the fact that, like, there are things they cannot control, like me? Maybe I just want to get a dog. Alright. So I feel like maybe that's where you're at. If you're resonating, you know your story. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. Like I said, and if you trust that deeply in tarot, I highly suggest finding a tarot reader you trust and consider getting a personal reading. If you want one from me, contact me. If it's too expensive, I'll work it out. Maybe I'll put up a promo code or something, 50% off. Alright, because it is expensive. So, let me ask this and we'll end this madness, because everyone's energies are different, whether you're resonating or not, you know, only you know your story. And like I say in a lot of my videos, there's a happy ending to be had if the energies want to work on that, right? Okay. But this, if I'm seeing this energy not through your eyes, but peeking into them, they need to balance, they need to work some stuff out, okay? Not that you don't too, we all do, you know. Alright. Cards, can you give us a best case scenario idea of what can happen if the Scorpio wants to connect with this? Because I feel like you're not with this energy right now, or you're on the fence, or, you know what I'm saying? It's rocky. Something's going on. I don't think you're, like, together right now. So, I could be wrong. You might be thinking about leaving, or because of everything we said, or whatever. Maybe that's what that Eight of Cups was about. I could be thinking about leaving, but I feel like someone walked off. It could have been the other energy, being like, you're making me feel some sort of way, I feel betrayed, you know what I said here, and like, maybe, to me, if they did do that, it was like, oh man, I shouldn't say this, but what I feel is, like, if they did do that, to you, Scorp, it was because, like, they know there's ego involved. You know, like, when someone stops talking to you, or they're like, I don't want you, but then makes you want them more, because everyone's ego-driven. And I feel like with the wand, the fiery energy, there's a lot of ego there. Alright. That is not for everyone, but that's what I felt, so I'm gonna say it. So, what's the best case scenario outcome if Scorpio reconnects with this energy? Because I do see, we have a Six of Cups, we saw it twice. And this is a divine pair. Even if it's in reverse, it's a divine pair. So, you know your story. Do you look at this energy like it could be your divine, you know, your person? I mean, alright. Tell me the best, and just because someone might be your person, maybe you're meant to be together, maybe with this past life, if the Six of Cups does represent the past life soulmate card, and it's like, it could be a karmic, or a twin flame. Oh man, you know what annoys me, man? Those divine feminine, divine masculine readings where it's like, they are your divine partner. They are your twin flame. But you're not meant to be with them in this life. Maybe in the next life, bud. I fucking hate that. That could be the case, I don't know. Who am I? I'm not God. I'm just some broad who loves tarot and wants energies to connect when that's their desire. Alright, enough about me. Oh, man. Alright, Two of Pentacles fell out. So this is all about juggling. Juggling. Okay. Are you juggling right now the idea of jumping into the... Oh, man, the Fool card. This is I'm only mentioning this because I feel like... I watch a lot of other readers, and a lot of them use this deck. Have you seen lately, especially? I feel like everyone's using this deck. I don't know if it's because there's no nudie bits, and because the YouTube will, I guess, mess with your vids if, you know, your cards have the nudie bits, which I feel, in my opinion, are very necessary, because it represents part of what the card means, so it's annoying, when... Alright, sorry, focus. This is one of the only Fool cards And again, if you know a deck that has another Fool card like this, please leave it in the comments. I'm very curious. Because this is the only Fool card that I've ever seen. I have a few decks. I got like 10-something decks. Where you see what the Fool is falling into. Okay, usually you don't see it. The Fool is walking, looking up in the sky, usually going towards a cliff. And we, the reader, we don't see what they're falling into. You, the Fool, whoever that is, who's going off the cliff to the new beginning, you don't see what you're falling into. But this energy, they're not walking into the new beginning. To me, this is a trust fall. You know what the trust fall is? You know, when someone stands behind you and you're like, trust fall, and you fall. And sometimes when they're a douchebag friend, they move away and they don't catch you, and you fall on your ass. But, yeah, they're holding like a rope. Like they're gonna trust fall. And they're holding this big old crystal. Is this one of these energies that, like, has crystals and they're like, you know, love and light, and they shove crystals up their butt? Alright, well, I like crystals and stuff, but, like, whatever. I'm more of a rock person. I like rocks. Which you actually shouldn't just take. Alright, I was gonna go off on a whole rant about you really shouldn't just take rocks and things from places. I've done that, though. We all make mistakes. I do love rocks. I have a huge collection of rocks. Alright, anyway. So this energy, just trustful. This energy is just trustful, and we're seeing what they're falling into, and it looks like a beautiful abyss of love and happiness. And that's prosperity, that's maturity, that's grounded energy. So I'm gonna say this: that there's a juggling, kind of like not sure which, you know. Should I do this? Should I do that? Kind of weighing out the options, right? In this card. And I'm saying, what's the best case scenario? Well, best case scenario is, alright, you're probably whoever's watching, I'm assuming it's my Scorpio, is like this right now. Like, do I want to take control of the things I can control? Do I want to try to work on this? You would like, or this energy would like, to just trust fall blindly into a new beginning, okay? And be like, yeah, once we take this plunge, maybe in the mind, once the choice is made, if you take the plunge, then you're going to have security. That the energy will mature, okay? Instead of being an upside-down witch, all impulsive, passionate, with an out-of-control pussycat, that they're going to be more grounded. They're going to be, like, ready. The Queen of Pentacles, I like this Queen of Pentacles. She's gorgeous and beautiful and prosperous and wonderful. And I feel like she's all-knowing. She don't get bothered. I feel like maybe the Scorpio, if you're the energy, this energy that Scorpio's peeking in on, if you're the cross-watcher, I feel like this is what the Scorpio would desire. Like, if you could, and you shouldn't have to be something you're not. If you're this, alright, cross-watcher, if this is you. But I feel like this is what the Scorpio energy desires this energy to be more like. Like, they love this energy for what it is. They wouldn't have connected to begin with, right, Scorpio, if you're resonating. But maybe now that things have gotten more serious, or like maybe this is not for everyone, but this could have started as like a one-night stand or something. Don't make that fit if it doesn't, obviously. Yeah, if it does, it does. Yeah. But maybe that's why it was so impulsive and passionate and, you know, fiery. I feel like the Scorpio, though, desires more to settle down with an energy that's more like this, which is a Queen of Pentacles energy, which is a grounded energy. It's nurturing. It births things. It's stable, and it can hold on to what it's earned, and it, you know, and share what it's earned. And maybe the energy the Scorpio feels like the energy it's peeking in on is spills things out like with that, like has no concern about the future. Doesn't focus enough on the future or things that have to do with stability, and just easily spills things away, gets mad, and is like, bam, and runs off. like, you know, instead of like talking and being mature, it's too fiery in that respect. Like, loves that you're fiery in the bedroom, but wishes you were more left that in the bedroom. Maybe you're like a freak in the sheets and a monster in the streets, and it wishes you was like a freak in the sheets and, you know, a mother energy in the streets. Okay? That's what I feel. Alright. Alright. Just tell me a little something more, and please, not a bunch of, like, 1 or 2 cards. Just tell me about this Two of Pentacles having to do with the Scorpio, and if this connection, if they try to work it out. Eight of Cups. Alright. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. Well, look. Everyone's situation is different, and you make it what you make it. This is saying, like, Eight of Cups again. This energy is walking towards a new beginning. Regardless of whether... Regardless. Alright? It's saying here, this is Gemini energy, the Magician. Everything you need to manifest, whatever you want, is there. This energy, this... God damn. If you watch my readings, you know how I feel about this Page of Wands. They toss the baton in the air, wherever it lands, lands. They're a little skank. Impulsive, all this wand energy. I can't, oh my god. Alright, look, you know what this is saying? This is what I'm going to tell you. Scorpio, if you're resonating, and what I said about, you know, this energy is... You're like, yeah, that's my person. Wow, what are you, psychic, bitch? Maybe I am. They're always gonna be... If you're gonna make it work with this energy, okay? You're gonna have to be the mature one. You're gonna always... You're gonna have to juggle between... You're gonna have to decide, ultimately, if you are going to walk away or walk back. If you walk away, there is a new beginning for you. That sun there, to me, that's the sun there. You know, it's choosing. There's a new beginning for you regardless, right? In your mind, and you know this, Scorp. Like, you know. You're like, I know. I didn't have to be psychic or ask the cards to know that. That this will take a lot of, this will take work. This will take work. It's... anything worth having is work, okay? So maybe what this is saying is it's going to take more work than maybe you anticipated. What I do know is that there's a lot of passion here, okay? Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning. It's like, this could be saying if you show real emotion to this energy, okay? Like, if you really let your if you haven't been fully honest with this energy about how you feel about this, being on the fence, about all this stuff, looking at the future, just all that serious stuff, because I feel like this energy might be a little immature, you know, just like a little immature. You have to, like, present it in a way that, like, it's going to take time for this energy to mature into something that is a mind-body-soul connection, because this energy is still maturing and finding itself, okay? That's what I feel. That's not for everyone, but that's what I felt, so I said it. If you're not literally younger people, like literally, like, they just need more life experience, maybe. If it's not that, then it's saying to me that if you want to work on this, that it's going to be a bit challenging for you. You, Scorpio, might feel like it's a bit of a challenge because of the level of immaturity that you feel that energy projects. And you might actually feel, because they're so sexual, okay, that you might be worried that they they might step out and cheat. Like, they're just horny. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't feel that. I feel that they are very passionate and they are very sexual. But I feel like if you were to come together with them, that they do have this very deep connection with you. And I do think they feel this. I think they'd rather be with you than get a dog. Okay? And I think if you, maybe you, Scorpio, alright? This is the cup, the King of Cups. This is water energy. This would be representing the Scorpio in this, as I'm asking, right? Like, Scorpio, ultimately, you have to decide to not be, maybe you're juggling, okay? Maybe that's why you want to find this reading and get some clarity, some some clarity about this. If you choose, it's up to you now to choose to walk back. This energy will take you, this energy ain't going nowhere. It's bound to you. Yeah, but just remember this Ten of Swords I said here. They might be a little revengeful, a little tit for tat, okay? But hey, you're a freaking Scorpio, so if you're a true Scorpio, unless you have like whatever, I don't know what your rising is, your Venus, your moon, because that could totally your Venus and moon definitely influence, okay? You could be a Scorpio and like. But if your Venus was like Libra and your moon is like Aries, forget it. That's Scorpio's got a dark side. Alright? So I don't know. Because if you are a true Scorpio and you got that dark side, then this energy's right up your alley. I don't know if that came out wrong. I have a Scorpio in my chart, but it ain't in my moon or my Venus. I forget what it's in. Is it in my Mars? Oh my god. Anyway, the point is, and it's not about me, it's about you. This is about you making a choice about if you're gonna walk back. You've got to make a choice to be more open emotionally and verbalize that to this energy. Because if not, it's a burden. But this energy, I see, look, the Empress underneath, this could be, if the energy is able to mature a little bit, and you're able to be more emotionally vulnerable, and they're actually going to hear that, which I feel like they can and will, and I feel like you can have a new beautiful, passionate beginning, and I do feel like this connection is based, and the thing that's the glue is the passion. So it's really up to you, Scorpio, to decide, like, is that enough for you? Is this energy, have it in them to have that Queen of Pentacles thing where, yeah, the passion is great, but when outside things in life, real life happen, and you need that energy to be stable and have your back and, be a grown-up. It's not all about sex all the time, right? Right. Okay. Well, that's what I see there, Scorpio. If you did resonate, like the video. Leave a comment if you want to see a specific, zodiac combo. I enjoy when people say request certain zodiac couple, want to see certain type of readings. And please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's how you support what I do here. God bless, good luck, and I hope I see you next time.